Wrapping up the Daily Thunder Awards, our final one, Thunder MVP for 2020. This is pretty obvious. It's going to Chris Paul. Absolutely deserves it, both for his play on the court and for his leadership off the court. I'll tackle the on the court stuff. I mean, the man was amazing. Everybody said he was washed when he was with the Rockets and coming to the Thunder. And I mean, he put up such efficient points, assists, rebounds, steals. He did everything on the court. He led the league in clutch points. And the Thunder won because of Chris Paul. Yeah, because of Shea and Gallo and Adams and Schroeder and all those things. But Chris Paul, I think, was such a vital reason. When you look at his on-off numbers, I mean, he was just so important to every dominant Thunder lineup. I mean, it was drastic when he was on or off the court. So Chris Paul absolutely killed it on the court this year.
Yeah, and exactly like you said, I mean, he can't take all of the credit because there were other players like Shea and Gallo, but he does take a large part of credit for the growth that those players experienced this season as well. So his leadership off the court, his willingness to mentor other players, he could have easily just kind of called the season a wash, pulled like an Andre Iguodala in Memphis kind of situation where he was like, I'm not going to play. I'm not going to participate in any of this. And that he totally could have done that, but he didn't. He really leaned into the situation and really, I think, exceeded all of our expectations of what we thought he could do on the court, but also off the court as a mentor, as kind of like a functional player coach role. What he did for Darius Baisley and his confidence and his skills and all of those things, I think, will leave a lasting impact on the Thunder, which makes this such a unique season. Having Chris Paul, it didn't really end up the way that we wanted it to, but I think the effects of Chris Paul's leadership on this team will live on for many seasons after he leaves us, sadly.
And I've never done a 180 on a player more than I did on Chris Paul this season. I couldn't stand him when there's with the Clippers and Rockets, and he changed his reputation, not only with me and Thunder fans, but really across the entire NBA. Chris Paul had a phenomenal season on and off the court.